So good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, October 4th, and we are working through a project getting us ready for midterm week, which is next week. So let me come over here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get us caught up, and then I'll take any questions that you might have. First of all, it's hard to believe that we're almost halfway through the semester, which is really great. I've been really happy with the quality of code that most of you have submitted. And I've been kind of bragging with some of my colleagues about how good you guys are doing. So first of all, I mean that sincerely. Good, very good job. So if you've submitted anything new since the due dates, I've not caught up on my grading, but I'm going to get caught up this week. And by Monday of next week, I will be 100% caught up with everything that's been turned in. So I had some students who are not certain of what assignments were due or how to do certain things. And so I've had a couple of people come talk to me, and I'll still accept everything for full credit. So if you have a program, for example, now, okay, so I'm going to take that back a little bit. I really can't give you a higher grade on your draft code. That doesn't really make sense at this point, but on your final code or on the onboarding or the flow chart or the pseudocode, definitely you can submit that for a higher grade. And then, like I said, I'll get caught up by midterm. Then, as you know, we're working on our assignment, which is a little procedure for creating graphs in MATLAB. And it's calculating your GPA. We're talking about quality points and assigning numeric values to different grades, and then creating a couple of graphs in addition to computing your own GPA, or not really your real GPA, but projecting what your GPA might be based upon a schedule of classes that, in an ideal world, an engineering student or a computer science student would take, or if you're in a different major, you can use your major the first semester of your coursework as well. So basically what we're doing is computing weighted averages, and then we're using MATLAB to produce pie charts and line charts. So we're working on that today, and we'll be working on that next Monday as well. Also on Monday, I'll just go through a review for the midterm exam, but basically what we're doing for the midterm exam, which will be Wednesday, so I guess a week from today in this classroom, is you'll come in with your laptop. If you don't have a laptop, I'll put you over in the other room, or you can Zoom in with me. I prefer you to be here. That's my high preference. If you're not able to be here, you can make arrangements with me and I'll make sure that you can Zoom. But if you Zoom, you have to have your camera and your mic kept on the entire time until you submit. Anyway, so your midterm will be a short piece of code written in MATLAB. So it'll be timed, and then I'll just grade it based on how you do during that 1 hour. And then we'll have next Friday, we have a fall break, and so we don't have class on Friday the 13th. And we don't have class on Monday, the 16th. So it's a clean break. Everybody will get a breather, and then we'll start again the following Wednesday with using Excel as a programming language. So those of you that have used Excel, like for spreadsheets and stuff, will have an advantage, but we're going to put it through its paces. We're not just going to add up columns of numbers or anything like that. So we'll learn a lot more about Excel, and then you'll also learn why I like to have people learn Excel. So having said that, that is our mission today, is to ask questions about the code if you have them, the GPA assignment, which once again, it looks like it's in 4 different blocks, but I want you to hand in the whole thing at once. You know what I mean? So if you're in computer science 1010, we'll talk about doing a flow chart for it on Friday. ES 1060 does not have to do the flow chart. So on Friday, we'll talk about the flow chart, but as far as the pieces, it'll all come in as one assignment and will be due next Thursday. But I sort of laid out a plan of work so that you didn't have it all to do right at the end. And also so that you'll have it to do You'll do pieces of it before the midterm, and then you can use that information and that knowledge that you gained during that process for your midterm exam. All right, so you guys have any questions for me at this point? All right, easy students, you make it too easy on me. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to leave Zoom on for my students who are out in Cyberland, but I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. Then I'm going to pass around a sign-up sheet for my international students here so that we can have that piece of paper done. And I will be available to you to answer questions. If you're out in Cyberland, I encourage you to work on your code today. And once again, I have my mic on. So if you have any questions, you can either let me know or put it in the chat. So you can either speak or turn on your mic and ask, or you can just put it in the chat. All right, so I'll quit recording at this point and let's get to work.